Hi, my name is Kylie Blacksell and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your new moon in Sagittarius on Friday the 7th of December 2018 yoga class. If this is your very first time with us, then a very big welcome to you. If you have any concerns about your mental, physical or emotional health with respect to doing a yoga class, please do consult your health professional before continuing with the class. I do go through modifications as we work our way through each of the sequences and asanas, pranayama and meditation, and give modifications that you can do for any particular health considerations that you might have as well. So welcome. We're just starting off with an activation. We do pretty much the same activation each time so we can concentrate on the astrology and numerology that's happening on the planet at the moment. Sort of a bit of an introduction to what we're going to be doing in the class. So just shaking your hands down towards the floor, just really enjoying that release from your shoulders down to the floor. And then bring your hands up, just keeping the hands below the eyes if you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to bring them up higher. And then around to the side. So as I said, we have a new moon in Sagittarius coming up on Friday, the 7th of December. And you gently feel the impact of the moon for around about 4 or 5 days beforehand and afterhand. So it lasts for quite a while. Bring the feet a little bit further apart and going around in a circle again. Keep your head above your waist if you have any concerns about having your head below the waist. So vertigo issues, blood pressure, heart condition, just keep it a little bit higher up there. So Sagittarius is all about a lot of things, but we're going to focus on it being about bringing the fun and the laughter into things. So really finding the funny side of everything that's happening to you at the moment. It can be a little bit tricky when you've got Christmas shopping and end of year stuff going on all over the place. Let's go around the other side. So it's a perfect time to find the joy and the fun and just the happiness in things. And the full moon in Sagittarius, the new moon in Sagittarius will be a fantastic opportunity to do that. The class today is going to be a few things in the class today, quite a few things actually, that are going to promote that, to really amplify your capacity to find joy and happiness and laughter in things. So that's going to be a really positive thing for us to do today. There's also we've still got 5 planets in mutable signs, and that means that there's still a lot of flux and change going on. We're also having a 5 universal month in our 2 universal years. So that means, just bring the hands up, just feel that stretch on the side of the body there. That means that there's a lot of flux and change going on. It's a really, really good opportunity to go with the flow, to go with that flux and change. To be okay with the change and not resist it, to not try to fall back into your old ways, but actually make a move and work with that change. So very exciting stuff there as well. And our today's sequence is actually all about embracing the change. So it's a really good opportunity to do that. And you can of course do the sequence as many times as you like over the next couple of weeks as we lead up to our full moon. So it's a really beautiful sequence to be doing. So just tapping opposite knee with opposite hand here. Okay, what else have we got? Mars and Neptune are square with the Sagittarius, and which means you might be feeling quite lost, might be feeling a little bit confused. And so again, we've got some beautiful asanas particularly to help you with your clarity and your focus and giving you a bit of direction. You can go for your heels there if you can find them back there. All right, and also there's a really big push, energetic push at the moment to be generous and to do some random acts of kindness. So have a think about what you could do. What could you do that, just little things that you could do through the day to just help people along a little bit, to come back to the knees, just to make life just a little bit easier for a few people. And of course, when you do these random acts of kindness, it comes back to you tenfold as well. So when you're doing it from the heart with the best of intentions, just grabbing the hips and just doing some very gentle hip circles there. Okay, so definitely Barbara Goldsmith is the one that I went to for the astrology reading, and she said, bring some upliftness everywhere you go. Let's go the other way around. So there's a really big push with this yoga class to lift you up, so that you can lift other people up as well, and you can just be uplifted, happy and joyous, and feel that generosity and that compassion. Let's do some infinity symbols there. And go with the flow. There's a big push to go with the flow. It's going to be particularly tricky for anyone with a strong 4 energy in their chart, in their numerology chart. Let's go the other way. And also because we're having a 5 universal month, so it's a biggie. And if you are a 5 like me, if your primary life path number is a 5, then you'll be feeling big shifts, big moves to make changes this month. So everyone will be feeling that, but particularly people who have those influences with the astrology and with the 5 in their chart as well. You can go down to the floor with this one if you're comfortable to do that. Just do some motions, fixing up the mat there, and just checking the blood pressure, heart condition. Keep the head above the waist if you have these things. This is a lovely way to activate the spine. Oh, it's a beautiful activation. And as I said, we stick to pretty close to the same one so that we can concentrate on the reading, on what's happening this month with this particular moon. So coming down, just doing some scoops. There's a few side scoops there. Lovely. All right, so we're almost through our activation. There's a few little stretches to do, some body preps to do, and then we can move straight into our sequence. The sequence we're doing today is the 4 directions. I've done it before, probably quite a few months ago now, probably about 7 or 8 classes ago, and it is a really lovely one to do. It's a very empowering one, and as I said, it allows you to move with the change that's coming. It's definitely coming. The change is coming. These mutable signs will be pushing you to make changes in your life, whether it be with your relationships or your financial situation or your physical situation or your emotional, what's happening there as well. It allows your thoughts and emotions to be a lot more flowing, and it gives you a different perspective on things, which also can be very, very, very helpful at this time. So opening up the shoulders, palms faced out, just stretching forwards, breathing out, and then breathing in, reaching back. Just being nice and gentle here if you do have hernia issues, thyroid issues, abdominal surgery, just very, very soft back bends. Okay. So breathing in, opening up, and breathing out. Coming back again. And in and out. Lovely. And out. And then just getting your right foot. So this is your right foot. I'm just mirroring you here. Hands up. And then bring the right foot back to the center area. And then bring it to behind you. So just alternating your right foot there. So there's also a bit of work here. We're going to work a little bit on your courage as well, just to give you a little bit of courage as you work your way into the switch legs, the festive season, and letting you see things from a more positive perspective. So it is all about being joyous and fun and bringing in the laughter to everything that you see, everything that you do, and being okay with the change. So come back into the middle. If you have osteoporosis, hip issues, ankle issues, you're more than welcome to keep your feet on the floor for this particular bit and just giving your leg a little bit of a shake. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to grab a chair or a wall if you need to help yourself balance, and then just coming up. A bit of a shake there. Circles with your ankle in one direction and then around in the other direction. Go out to the side and the back. A little bit of a swing. Okay. And then up and around. And just watching here, if you do have any hip issues, just be very, very gentle with your movements. A little bit of a shake. And then same to the other side. So we're also doing 3 beautiful asanas, very different. It's an interesting little mix I've got going on here today. Circles with your ankle. So what I do is I look at the astrology and the numerology, let's go the other way, and then I look through all of the yoga that I could offer you and work out which ones correlate the best. And when they all come together, it's always an interesting little mix. And it always seems to be the perfect combination to the back. And a little bit of a swing. 3 things that I probably wouldn't normally put together, but that they'll work. They'll work just fantastic. And then up and around, because that's what the stars say. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay. We've done our activation. We're just going to do a few little stretches. You just need some kind of a strap. It can even just be a scarf or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a formal strap. And just bring your hands just a hand's width away from your thighs, and then breathing in, hands come up, and breathing out, hands go back. So it's just a little bit of a back bend there. A little bit of a stretch out behind you there. Okay. And then releasing, breathe in again, and breathing out. Stretching. Lovely. And then just releasing that. Just a little bit of a forearm flexor. So this is for our charity posture, which we're going to be doing a little bit later. And just turning your hands in the other way and just pushing them out. Just whatever feels comfortable for you here. It's a good little stretch to do on occasion. Gives you that. You can just release it again and give it another little stretch. Give you that flexibility in your hands there, in your wrists. Lovely. All right, and then putting your right leg out to the front. Your left leg's about 45 degrees. Your knee. Sorry, what are they? The feet. Your feet. Your toes are pointing about 45 degrees out, and then just keep that front leg fairly straight, and just come down until you feel a stretch in the back of the top of the front leg, which is your hamstrings. And again, keep the head above the waist if you need to do that. For any health considerations that I mentioned before. Otherwise, just coming down until you feel that lovely stretch in your hamstrings. Again, this is a really good one to do, even on a daily basis. A lot of fear is stored in your hamstrings. And if they're super tight, then you're possibly super fearful at the moment. So with every out breath, just lean into it a little bit more. Always just going within your limits here, not overstretching. And then gently, you can walk your hands up to bring you back up, and then go to the other side. So turning that foot out just a little bit, keep the front leg fairly straight, and then just leaning down, just until you feel that stretch. Nice stretch. Even just doing the warm-up and the stretches is going to make you feel just a little bit lighter, a little bit happier. Okay, and then we're coming down onto the floor. So now if you know that kneeling is just not going to work for you, so it's doing a very gentle runner here. Okay, and if you know that being on the floor is not going to work so great, you're very welcome to grab a chair and just put half of your bottom on the chair, half of it off, and then just put the leg out the back. You can support yourself by holding onto the chair, okay, and then just leaning back. Lovely. And switching to the other side. I'll just stay on the chair since it's here. It's a nice little stretch to do on the chair. There's no problem with doing the chair version of this one. Okay, lovely. All right, we've done our few little stretches there. And now we're ready for our sequence. I'll just show you the basics of the sequence so that you're a little bit aware of what it looks like. Excuse me. And then of course we'll work our way through it. This is a really empowering sequence to do, so it's definitely worth learning properly and making sure you get the alignments down pat before you move into it and make it a bit of a habit for yourself. Okay, so we start off, I'll show you the full version of the first movement. So you put your weight into one of your legs, so you put your weight into your left leg, and then the hands come up, the right leg comes up with the hands, okay? And then the heel comes down first, so heel comes down, toes point out a little bit, the hands continue to come down to as low as you feel you can go. Breathe in, and then you bring the hands to your solar plexus area. Then we come up, this is the full version, so just showing you what it looks like. You come into like a chalice type position, and then come up and down to your heart, and you turn to the same position, same direction that you put your foot out to, so to the right, and reach out. But notice that my torso, my hips I'm still upright, so I haven't done this, okay? So I'm still upright, my hands are going out, a little bit of a bend in my arms. Up I go, and then the palms face inwards as I go past the knees. Come back into the middle, and then we turn the right foot towards the front. We bring the left foot up, come down again, heel first, and of course I'll talk you through this as we do it, so you don't need to memorize this. And then up we go. And again, we'll be doing it a little bit slower, to the heart and around. Okay. And we'll be doing this in 4 directions, literally in 4 directions. It's coming back, and then of course the feet come back together. Technically, they're back to where you started if you haven't done too much moving and shaking around there. Okay. So you start by facing the north if you know which direction the north is. If it's easy for you to move your device around, then try to point yourself preferably in the direction of the north. And then we go to the east, then we go to the south, the west, and then back to the north. So we actually move ourselves around the compass directions. If you've got no idea if it's dark, some mobile phones can tell you which way is north if you get a compass, if you download a compass thing. Otherwise, just stay facing the same way. Imagine that you're facing north and do it that way. Okay. So if you have high blood pressure, shoulder issues, you're going to keep the hands lower. So when you come up, the hands will only come to there, okay? You won't go all the way up above. If you have osteoporosis, hip issues, you can keep your feet on the floor. So just move across slightly by just wriggling your toes across like that. Hip, ankle, as I said, hip replacement, osteoporosis, knee issues, just very, very small step outwards, and you can keep your feet on the floor as you do that. If your core is very weak, obviously do it very gently, very slowly, and you don't have to come down as far, okay? So you can just come down just a little bit, all right? So you can just be quite shallow with the legs and just come slow and keep the hands lower as we work our way through. Other than that, the deeper you go, the bigger the workout's going to be on your thighs. So if you're after strong thighs, then you can go as deep as you like. So have a little sip of water, and we will move our way into our beautiful 4 directions. All right, so we're standing facing north first, okay? And we'll get ourselves into Tadasana. So just lift up your left heel, pivot around until the heel touches the big toe of the right foot, and then lift up, pivot back. So it's just a bit of a measure, getting hip width apart here. Breathing in, tightening up the knees, then breathe out, nice soft knees. Ah, lovely. Move your awareness to your hips, and then just pushing forwards, pushing back, and then just your pelvis, sorry. And then just imagine you're holding a bowl of water in your pelvis and keeping it nice and steady. Breathing in, just move the shoulders forwards. Breathing out to the back. Breathing in and out. In and out. Shoulders are back. So breathe in Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift them up just a little bit of a tilt with the chin, and breathe out. Lovely. Breathing in again, and out. Lovely. You'll feel like your chest is nice and open, your shoulder blades are back. Okay, chin parallel to the floor, arms just relaxed by your side. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum, lifting you up to the sky. Another string attached to your crown, lifting you up. You might feel like your spine is lengthening as you do this. Lovely. You're now into Tadasana. Oh, hang on, one more thing. Breathing in. When you breathe out, lift up your pelvic floor. So it's a big muscle from the front to the back down here. Just pulling it in, probably around 15%. Not a really tight grab there. Just a little bit, just to get you nice and steady. Okay, now you're into Tadasana, which is a beautiful master pose. It's the mountain pose. And we're ready to go into our 4 directions. So you're facing north, and courage and strength is the energy of our north direction, and it's also the colour blue. So you could even, if you are into the angels, I do a lot of angel therapy with the work that I do. If you are into angels, then you can work with Archangel Michael here, because his colour is often blue or purple or white, and he's very much about courage and strength and protection. Okay, so breathing in. When you breathe out, put the weight into your left leg, and bend that left knee so you're nice and steady. Okay, of course, keeping the feet on the floor if you need to with those health considerations we mentioned before. Breathing in, breathing out, just leaning into that left leg, and when you're ready, breathing in, up comes the right leg at the same time. And you're going to come down heel first. So a little bit of a distance, just get your bearings here. Turning the toes out, down you go. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring the hands down onto your solar plexus. Breathing in, breathing out. Opening up a chalice, filling it with that strength and courage. Breathing in and out. Come down to your heart. Breathe in, turning a little bit to your right. Keep your torso upright here, and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Bring the hands so the palms are just hovering past your knees. I am filled with courage and strength. And out. Breathing in, bring the hands back to your chest. Turn the right toes to the front. And then breathing in, let the left foot come across and up. We're going to repeat the movement on the other side. Coming down heel first, toes point out, down you go, as deep as you like. In and out. In and out. I'm filled with courage and strength. Fill your chalice up. Breathing in and out. To your chest. Breathing in, just looking to your left and out. In, over the top. And down we go. Hover past your knees if you're okay to reach that far. And in. Turning the left foot toes to the front. Bring your right foot back in. Okay. Now the idea is we ground yourself with your hands. So turn your palms down towards the earth. Feel that grounding. Feel yourself settling into the sequence. I'm definitely feeling a lot calmer, a lot more focus. I'm coming into the body. And then pivot around, lift up your right toes, pivot around, and then let your left foot follow you. Technically we'll be facing east now. I'll come back to the front so you can see what I'm doing and follow the sequence. All right, so same movement. We're now looking east, so it's green. It's a colour green, it's generosity. And the affirmation we're going to do is, I am open to give to life. It's a massive thing for this particular new moon, generosity. Give something, give some random acts of kindness. So breathing in, breathing out, wait into your left leg, wait into your left leg. Breathing in, up come the hands, up comes the knee. And out, heel first. Turn the toes out, down you go. Breathing in and out to the solar plexus. Breathing in And out. Lovely. Breathing in and out, down to your heart. Breathing in, looking to your right and out. In, over past your knees and out. Turn the right foot, toes to the front, and then we're going to the other side. So breathing in, lifting up the left leg, heel first, down you go. In and out. In and out. I am open to give to life. Breathing in and out to the heart. Breathe in, looking to your left and out. In and out. In. Turn your left toes towards the front. Bring your right foot back to where it was. Ground yourself. Allow the palms to face in towards the earth. Feel that groundedness. Then lifting up your right toes, pivot around to the right. Let your left foot follow. You're technically facing south now, but adjust yourself if you need to, so that you can see what's happening on the video. We're now facing south, which is all about acceptance. I accept all that life offers me. It's a yellow colour. You think about the bright yellow sun if you like. All right, so positioning yourself again, breathing in, breathing out. Put the weight into your left leg, bending your left knee. Give yourself some strength there, some balance. Breathing in, up we go. And out, heel first. Toes pointing out, down you go. Breathing in and out. Lovely. Breathing in and out. I accept all that life offers me. Breathing in and out, down to the heart. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in, looking to the right and out. In and out, hovering past your knees. Keep it nice and steady in your torso. Breathing in, turn the right foot to the front, and let's go the left foot. So breathing in and breathing out. Heel first, toes out, down you go. Like you're scooping something up off the ground from the earth. Breathing in and out. I accept all that life offers me. Breathing in and out to the chest. Breathing in, looking to your left and out. In. Hovering past your knees and out. Turn the left foot, toes back in, right foot returns. Ground yourself, keeping a nice softness in your elbows, in your knees. Just taking a few little breaths. Feel yourself really grounding. Feel your thoughts and emotions flowing. Feel a different perspective starting to happen. You're starting to see things from a different perspective. Feel yourself more accepting of change. And lift up the right toes, pivot around. Left foot follows. You're technically facing west. Okay. Get yourself into position. Breathing in, breathing out. Put the weight into your left foot. Bending that left knee. Excuse me. Breathing in, up comes the right foot. The colour is ruby red. Breathing out, heel first, and it's unconditional love. Breathing In, breathing out down to your solar plexus. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in, up you go. And out. I appreciate and love life. Breathing in and out. Down to your chest. Breathing in and out. I appreciate and love life. Breathing in and out. In, back into your chest. Right foot, turn the toes towards the front. Left foot, gently bringing it across. In and out. Heel first, down you go. In, coming down to your solar plexus as you breathe out. Lovely. Breathing in and out. In and out. Coming to your chest. Breathing in, looking to your left and out. In and out. In, turn your left toes towards the front, bring your right foot back, ground yourself. Feel that unconditional love. I appreciate and love life. And then lifting up that right toes, pivot around, left, and then technically you're facing the north again. So you're back to where you started. We're doing one more sequence. One more set. Facing north again. So think about all the colours and all the directions. So the north was the blue, that courage and acceptance. The east was the green, the generosity. I'm open to give to life. The south was the acceptance. I accept all that life offers me. And the west was unconditional love. I appreciate and love life. So feel all those energies coming in, all the directions in front of you, coming in together. One more movement. I won't do too much talking. Breathing in, breathing out, put the weight into your left leg. Breathing in, up we go. Breathing out, heel first. Breathing in and out. 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 In. Turn the right foot towards the front and out. Breathing in. Up you go. And out. Heel first. In. And out. In and out. Fill your cup up. Fill it up. In and out. In and out. In and out. In. And breathe, put the left foot towards the front, right foot joins up again, ground yourself. Feel that energy flowing through you, your thoughts flowing, your emotions flowing, change, your welcome change, bring it in, bring it on guys, bring it on. I'm okay with change, I embrace change. It's a good affirmation to do this month. I embrace change. Okay, I'm open to joy. Alright, just release your hands. Have a little drink of water. Well done. You just did the 4 directions. And we're going to go into the charity posture. So few different positions for your hands for this one. If you're feeling extra super stretchy, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this one today. The wrists are a little bit sore from my workout yesterday, but we'll give it a go. Feeling super stretchy, you can go into the praying hands position behind your back. I can just do it. That's your first option. Or you can grab your elbows behind your back, okay? Or you can just clasp your hands. So if for each movement, we're pushing the chest outwards, okay? So just choose whichever one works best for you. I might just clasp the hands so I don't hit my recording device back here. That's the only reason why I'm going to do it that way. And also we're going to a similar position like we did for our hamstring stretch. So your back foot will be out at 45 degrees. Your right foot will be facing forwards. Your hips will face the direction of that foot, okay, the toes. And when you do the movement, you bend the front knee, but you only get the knee to go to the height, even with the ankle below, okay? Not going past the ankle below. Right, so just adjust yourself to whatever position works for you. You breathe in, and then when you breathe out, knee comes to above the ankle, then you stretch your spine above the knee, over the top of the knee to whatever position works for you, and then gently curl the spine back up as you come back up. Okay? That's the movement. And if you're menstruating, if you're pregnant, if you have back pain, it's best to just do the cat instead of actually doing the movement, or you can do it extremely gently. So have the feet really close together and just do a very soft movement like this. Okay, so you're hardly moving, but you're still getting the movement up and down the spine. So you're still getting like a slight lean forward, and then you're slowly curling up from the base of the spine. Okay, or you can come down and do the cat. Just reminding you what the cat looks like. You're on all fours, hands below your shoulders and knees below your hips. Breathing in. When you breathe out, engage your core and then push the tailbone down to the floor and gently stretch the spine out beyond your crown. Breathing in, start with the tailbone, gently pushing it up towards the sky and very slowly and gently stretching like a downward arch, and then looking about 1.5 meters ahead on the floor, and then reversing. So breathe out, start with the tailbone slowly. Not doing an overarching like this, not overstretching, and you're more stretching out beyond your crown there. Okay. So I'll do it facing forwards. So right foot out the front, and your left foot is out at 45 degrees, out there behind you. Check that your hips are facing the direction of your right foot there. Clasp your hands in whatever direction works for you. Okay, I might show you forwards on and side on as well. So breathing in, and then when you breathe out, lean forward, let your knee come to just above your ankle, and then gently coming down, stretching your spine over your knee, and then starting from the base of your spine, gently coming back up again. Okay, I'll go from the side as well so you can see what that looks like. Breathing in. When you breathe out, bend the front knee, let the knee come to just above the ankle. Stretch your spine across your upper leg. Oopsie. And then breathing in, gently curling up from the base of your spine. Back to where you started. Breathing out. And in. And then one more time, breathing out. Curling back up, breathing back in. Lovely. All right, and let's go to the other side. So your left foot's out the front and your right foot's out at 45 degrees. Clasp your hands whatever direction, whichever way you're okay to clasp your hands at the back. Breathe in. When you breathe out, bend the knee just to above the ankle. Stretch your spine out across your upper leg. Breathing in Curl up from the base of your spine back up to where you started. Breathing out. Feel yourself filling up with generosity and compassion, selflessness. Feeling refreshed. Nice refreshed and clear mind. Breathing out. Emotional balance. And positive self-esteem. This is fantastic for self-esteem for all the threes out there. People with strong 3 energies, quite a few of you. This is really good for you guys as well. Breathing in. I have lost count, so I'm just going to do it one more time. Just in case I didn't quite do 4 movements there. Breathing in. Lovely. All right. We're going to come down into the mask. Now, if you know that on the floor is not going to work for you, again, you can go into a very similar position to what we did the stretching in. You put half of your bottom on the chair, half off. Leg out the back, wherever that feels comfortable for you. You can keep your hand on the chair if you need a little bit of support. You breathe in, lift the hand up. And if you can manage it, put your little fingers on the back of your knee there. And you may need to put your hand on your knee so you can actually face the direction of your back foot. And that's the movement, that's your mast. Okay. Of course, if you're okay to come down onto the floor, you're welcome to come down with me there. If you have knee or hip issues, definitely go for the chair. Lower back, spine issues, just do the cat again for this one. If you know this is just going to really, it is quite a strong lower back stretch. So if you know that your lower back's really quite stiff, you can watch it and have a look, but maybe just go back to the cat and stretch that out a little bit. So we'll start, I'll do the same leg as you for this one. Actually, no, it's easier if I mirror it. I'll go from the side so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to put our left leg out to the back, okay? And you're just sort of resting on your right heel there, and you put your right hand up on your thigh next to your tummy, and your left hand's out a little bit further. And then you breathe in, up comes the left hand. Breathe out, relax the shoulders, let the little finger touch the back of your knee, and then looking out, seeing if you can gaze out beyond your back foot, your left foot there. Breathing. Gazing out. This is fantastic to create, manifest bliss and joy and peace inside of you. Pretty cool. Breathing in and out. And then going to the other side, I'll just go for the other side of my mat. Snowy is here, by the way. He's just, come on, you come over and say hello to us. So again, place your left hand nice and close to your tummy, your right hand out near your knee. And then breathing in, breathing out. No, he's happy to sit over there behind the camera in his little chair. Okay. Little fingers up on touching the back of your knee if you can manage that. Relaxing the shoulders, gazing out beyond your back foot there. It releases grief and depression and frustration, so it's a lovely one to do. Breathing in and out, lovely. Now we're going to go into the Cobra. We're going to do Cobra 7, but we're going to skip the first couple of movements and sort of head into mainly into the Cobra 7. Mainly to give us clarity, a lot of clarity and focus, and a forward-moving kind of a feeling about things. This is a really great all-rounder asana to do. Courage, security, sense of well-being, sense of confidence. But mainly that clarity and focus, because there could be that lostness that I was talking about before. So if you have, there's quite a few things where you would not do the full Cobra 7. There'll be spots where I'll let you know that you can do up to, and then you need to stop, okay? So most people can get to the Sphinx. But then when we get to the Cobra, beyond that, the Cobra and then the Cobra 7, it's best to stick with the Sphinx. So hiatus hernia, peptic ulcers, abdominal surgery, hypothyroidism if you're pregnant, back muscles prone to spasms, abdominal surgery, or if you have weak back muscles, definitely avoid the later stages. Most people can do up to about the Sphinx. If you know you just can't get on the floor, you can definitely just sit on a chair and just lean forward, put your hands on your knees and just enjoy that little bit of a lower back stretch, that opening up. Okay, otherwise you're quite welcome to come down now. I might, since he's not here, I'll move Snowy's bed out of the way, and I'll do it from this direction. Could be the easier one to do. You need a little bit of space around you. If you are going to do the full Cobra 7, you need to be able to swing your arms around when you're laying down there, okay? All right, and we are going to go straight into the deep relaxation after this. So if you want to grab your blankies or whatever it is you're going to have for your deep relaxation, great idea to have that right next to you so you can just slip straight into the deep relaxation there. All right, so coming down, if you're okay to come down onto your tummy, we'll start with our hands all the way out the front. We'll do as many movements as we can here. And for each time, I won't go all the way down, but the idea is to bring your head down, resting your forehead on your mat, okay? But I'll keep my head up so you don't get this really loud sound in your microphone there. So your hands are flat out, straight out the front. Breathing in, breathing out. Engage your core and push your pelvis into the floor. Imagine there's a mini new moon in Sagittarius at the base of your spine. As you breathe in, create a hollow at the base of your spine and let that hollow walk its way up the spine. When it gets about halfway, imagine pushing a marble away with your nose and coming up, and your elbows are still on the floor, so you're doing a very gentle stretch forward. You'll feel that stretch in a very particular spot in your back. Breathing in. When you breathe out, just curl the chin back down to the floor. Now, just lifting your fingers, and then bring your fingers down to the base of the heel of your palm, and then do a little caterpillar walk. So your whole hand length closer. All right. So now your elbows are going out to the side. Breathing in again. Breathe out. Engage your core. Push the pelvis into the floor. Feel that mini moon. Breathe in, let the little new moon walk its way up the spine. Get halfway, up you come. And you'll notice that this stretches you in a very different spot. Continue to keep your elbows on the floor, looking straight ahead, then breathing out, gently coming down. Now bring your hands in. We're going to do the Sphinx now, and most people can do up to the Sphinx. So your thumbs are lined up with your eyes. Breathing in, your elbows are out to the side. Breathing in, when you breathe out, engage your core, push the pelvis into the floor. Imagine that mini moon. Breathe in again, create the hollow in your spine. Let the moon walk its way up. Get halfway up the spine, push the marble away. This time you're pushing yourself up using your hands. Let your elbows rest directly below your shoulders, so it's a straight line up here. Okay? Looking straight ahead. You'll feel a stretch in a very different spot in the back. Just enjoy that stretch. As I said, with those particular health considerations I mentioned before, this is as far as you go. Obviously, if you're heavily pregnant, you're going to be doing it on the chair. You're not going to be on the floor at all in this position. And breathing out, just curling back down. So you can continue to do, as I talk through the rest of them, you can continue to do this one over and over, so for about 4 times. Or if you know you're okay to come to the next one, we're going to go into the Cobra. So your hands are below your shoulders now, pressed up against your chest. Breathing in, breathe out, engage your core, push the pelvis into the floor. Imagine that mini moon. Breathing in, create the hollow. Let the mini moon walk up and push that marble away with the nose. Coming up, keep your navel on the floor. So your belly button is still on the floor. Elbows are in, shoulders relaxed. You're looking straight ahead. Then look up with just your eyes. And then breathing out, gently coming down. So it's a fairly strong posture, that one. Or if you still feel like you can go a little bit further, clasp your hands behind your back. Okay, we're going to do all the same moves, but this time we're going to be using the bottom muscles to get you up. You do need a fairly strong lower back and fairly strong core to get you up in this one. So see how you go. Breathing in, breathing out, engage the core, push the bottom in, push the pelvis into the floor, and engage your bottom muscles as well. And then breathing in again, create the hollow, push the hollow up, push the marble away with your nose, and up you come. Looking straight ahead. If you're getting any pain or spasms, please do move out of it before I do. Breathing in, then breathing out, gently coming down. There's one more movement to get all the way up to Cobra 7. Start with the clasping behind the back. Exact same thing. So breathe in, breathe out, engage the core, push the pelvis into the floor. Feel that mini moon. And then create the hollow. Breathe in, push the hollow up, coming back up to where you were. Breathing in and breathing out. Sweep your hands out to the front, then gently bring the hands to the floor and resting. Just bring your feet apart a little bit, a couple of shoulder widths apart. Point the toes away and just bring your hands in so that you can rest your forehead on the back of your palms. And just resting there for a few moments in Makarasana, the crocodile pose. Letting that energy sinking in. Take a deep breath in. Feel your tummy expanding on the floor. And breathing out gently, relaxing, releasing, surrendering to the earth. Breathe in again. Feel the tummy expanding on the floor. And breathing out. Feel that surrender, that release. Breathing in and breathe out, surrender. And then very gently turning yourself over, preparing for your deep relaxation. If you're comfortable with laying on the floor, that's the best position to go to. Taking out any piggy tails so that you can be laying nice and flat on the floor. Have a blankie if it's a little bit chilly. Definitely have a nice thick blankie over you, cocooning you a little bit. Or even just a thin blanket or a sheet is perfectly fine as well. So this is the deep relaxation. Of course it's there to deeply relax you, but it's also there to allow the energy from what we've done so far in the class to fully rest and settle in your body, to become a part of your being for this coming week. So it's a lovely thing to do, and it goes for around about 20 minutes. If you've not done it before, just go with the flow, see how much you can relax, and as you continue to do it on a regular basis, you'll find that you go a lot deeper. It's a very profound, deep relaxation. That's what I've heard anyway from my clients, from the people that have been doing this regularly, and I definitely, when I do the deep relaxation, I feel the same thing. So it's a gem. It's one of the main reasons why one of the big perks of Drew Yoga, the deep relaxation, and the sequences and everything you do beforehand brings you to that space to be able to relax as well. So laying on the floor on your back if you can. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to sit in a chair to do this. Arms out by your side, palms faced up. Tuck your chin in just a little bit so you have a lovely long neck. Allow the feet just to flop out to the side. If you do get lower back issues, put something underneath your knees to support your lower back. And then just moving your awareness, closing your eyes, close your eyes if that's comfortable, or just gaze very softly, and then move your awareness down your torso, down your legs, all the way down to the feet. and the toes. And breathing in, squeezing your feet and toes. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, pushing your heels away from your body. Feel that beautiful stretch in your shins. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, pushing the heels away from the body and the toes up towards your head. Feel that big stretch in your calf muscles. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the knees. Breathing in, pushing the knees down in towards the floor. You feel your quads engaging to do this. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the buttocks. Breathing in, squeezing the buttocks. Feel like your hips are rising just a little bit up towards the sky. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness to the lower part of your back. Breathing in, gently pushing the lower part of your back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure between your lower back and the floor. And breathing out, release. Keep your awareness in your lower back. Breathing in again, gently pushing the lower back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness around to the front of the torso. Breathing in, squeezing those abdominal muscles down in towards the floor. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the torso, up to the chest. Breathing in, pushing the chest up towards the sky. At the same time, push the shoulder blades in towards each other underneath the body. Big breath in, big stretch. And breathing out, release. And then reversing that motion, breathing in, lifting the shoulders off the floor and pushing the chest down in towards the floor. Big stretch. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness across the shoulders and down the arms, all the way down to the hands and the fingertips. Breathing in, gently curling the fingers over to make a very soft fist with both hands. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, squeezing, making a much stronger fist with both hands. And lifting both arms just a few centimeters off the floor. And breathing out, releasing the fists and splaying those fingers out as far from each other as possible. Turn the palms in towards the body, down towards the earth and a little further around. Turn the palms back in towards the body and up towards the sky and even a little further around. And breathing out, releasing your arms and your hands back down to the floor, palms faced up. Move your awareness back up your arms, up to your neck. Breathing in, squeezing the neck. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness up to your chin, your jaw, your mouth and your tongue. Without making any sounds, imagine you're saying the letters A, E, I, O, U. Open the mouth really wide and do a lovely big yawn. Point your tongue up to the sky, across to the right, across to the left, around in a circle in one direction, and around in the other direction. Place your tongue back in the mouth and engage your jaw. Allow your jaw to go around in one direction, and then around in the other direction. Release your jaw, close your mouth, make a frown and a smile at the same time. Push your eyebrows all the way down. Lift up the corners of your mouth as high as you can. Big breath in. And breathing out, releasing your frowny smile. Then looking all over your face for all the muscles you can find. Taking a deep breath in, squeezing all the facial muscles. Your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your chin and your jaw. Big breath in. And breathing out, releasing, allowing all your facial muscles to melt down into the earth. Move your awareness behind your ears and all over your scalp. And imagine that you can squeeze this area. Breathing in, giving it a lovely big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Then make a request that you would like all the effects of fear to be cleansed and vacuumed from your body. Move your awareness to a beautiful celestial vacuum tube at the crown of your head. Request the speed you would like this tube to go at, slow, medium or fast. And allowing this tube to work its way into the crown of your head, cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from behind your eyes, your right ear, the back of your head, your left ear, vacuuming into your sinus area, vacuuming down into your mouth, the left side of your jaw, the right side of your jaw. You can see all the darkness and blackness going up this vacuum tube and away to be recycled. Vacuuming down your throat, down your neck, into your right lung, vacuuming down your right arm into your right hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your right arm into your right shoulder, vacuuming across to your left shoulder, down your left arm into your left hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your left arm into your left lung, and then vacuuming into your heart. And vacuuming into your stomach. And then vacuuming into your pancreas, your spleen, your liver, your left kidney, your right kidney. Vacuuming down into your bowels, your lower pelvic organs, your left hip, your right hip. Vacuuming down your right leg through your right knee, all the way down to your right foot and toes. Vacuuming back up your right leg into your right buttocks, across to your left buttocks. Vacuuming down your left leg through your left knee, all the way down to your left foot and toes. And then requesting that all the space that's now being created by cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from your body be filled up with beautiful, bright, white, healing light. And so the switch on the vacuum tube is reversed. As you breathe in, this beautiful, bright, white, healing light enters your left toes, your left foot and ankle, your left lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left leg. The tube moves down to your right foot. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right toes, your right ankle, your foot, your right lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right leg. Tube moves down to the base of your pelvis. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your pelvic area, your middle torso, your upper torso, chest, heart and lungs. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your torso. The tube moves across to your right hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right fingertips, your right fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your right shoulder. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right arm. The tube moves across to your left hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your left fingertips, your left fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left arm. The tube moves down to the base of your spine. And as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters the base of your spine and works its way up through every single disc and vertebrae in your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, up into your cervical spine, your neck, your head, and the crown of your head. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into your head, neck, and spine. Your whole body is now glistening and gleaming and sparkling with this beautiful, bright white healing light. And you affirm to yourself, I am open and flowing with the change. I am generosity. I am joy. I am clarity. I am safe. All is well. I am open to and flowing with the change. I am generosity. I am joy. I am clarity. I am safe. All is well. I am open to and flowing with the change. I am generosity. I am joy. I am clarity. I am safe. All is well. And sit with those affirmations for a few moments. And then move your awareness to a space just above the crown of your head. A ball of beautiful golden light is hovering there just above the floor. You take a deep breath in, and all of this beautiful golden light comes from the ball and works its way into the crown of your head. As you breathe out, this beautiful light showers down your head, your neck, your spine, across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingertips, showering down your torso through your pelvis, showering down your legs through your knees, all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Every single cell in your body has been re-energized, revitalized, and rejuvenated by this beautiful golden light. And you start to notice what parts of your body are touching the floor. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, your shoulders, the backs of your arms, the backs of your hands, and the back of your head. And you start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. And very gently bring your knees up to your chest and give them a lovely hug with your arms. And gently swaying from side to side, around in a circle in one direction, and then around in a circle in the other direction. And then gently rolling over to your right side, resting your head on your right arm. Using this important moment to consolidate what it is that we've done so far in this class today. Our beautiful 4 directions sequence allowed us to be more comfortable and accepting of change that's coming this month, particularly in our 5 universal month, and with 5 planets in mutable signs as well. Allows us to be more open to different perspectives, have more flowing thoughts and emotions, and a sense of safety. Our charity posture opened up our generosity and compassion and selflessness, brought a refreshed and cleared mind, emotional balance, and positive self-esteem. The beautiful masked posture transformed our grief into bliss, our depression into joy, our frustration into peace. And the Cobra 7 brings balance and clarity and focus, capacity to move forward with self-confidence, a sense of well-being, courage, security and confidence. And of course our beautiful deep relaxation re-energized, revitalized and rejuvenated our entire body and mind in preparation for the rest of your day and for your week to come. And imagining yourself sitting up in the upward position, upright position, and keeping your eyes closed, gently pushing yourself up into a sitting position. And then rubbing those palms together, creating a lovely warmth between the palms. And placing those nice warm palms over your closed eyes. Allow the eyes to open in that nice, warm, safe place. And gently tapping your forehead, your temples, your chin and your jaw, back up to the top of your head, the back of your head, your shoulders, your chairs, side of your body, your thighs and knees and buttocks. And shake out the side. And breathing in, reaching up, and breathing out. Sort of shoulder roll. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed that deep relaxation. We're going to go straight into our pranayama just for a few minutes, and then we're going to do a beautiful meditation, which is the pinnacle of the class. So we activate, we do a sequence, asanas, deep relaxation, pranayama, and then we're ready for the ultimate, which is the meditation. Getting your body and your mind into the right headspace to do that. So today with the pranayama, we'll start with just some deep yogic breaths, as we usually do, just to get you into the feeling of it. So you can just place your hands on your abdomen and your chest. So breathing in, imagine you're filling your abdomen up with air. So expand your tummy, your chest and your upper chest. Pause, and then breathing out, release from your tummy, your chest, and your upper chest. Pause, breathe in, fill up the tummy, chest, upper chest. Pause, and breathe out, empty the tummy, chest, upper chest. Pause. Breathing in again, tummy, chest, upper chest. Pause, and breathing out, tummy, chest, upper chest, and release. And the pranayama, the other pranayama we're going to do today is a humming bee breath. If you do have an ear infection or epilepsy, please do stick with the deep yogic breath and not do the whole humming bee breath. This is fantastic for releasing serotonin. So again, it can make you feel quite joyous, quite happy, quite bubbly. It also stimulates the pituitary gland. It's a heart awakener, so it really opens your heart up to these new changes, these new possibilities. Releases anxiety, depression, stress and insomnia as well. So it's a pretty good one. It's a good one to do every day if you can manage it. Makes you calm and joyous, relaxed, and it gives you a restful sleep, of course. So it is literally just humming. So humming like a bee. You want to get the frequency, find the frequency for yourself so it hums really, vibrates quite strongly in your mouth, and preferably you can feel the vibration going up into your skull. So just play with the frequency until you can feel a really strong vibration. You can use your tongue to push the sound to the back of your mouth as well. So breathing in, we'll just do a few breaths of that. Breathing in, imagine you're filling up your tummy with air. Closing your mouth, and we're humming through the nose. Just get your breath back there. If you've not done pranayama before, then it's a really good idea to take it really easy. Just do a few breaths and get used to it, and have another go the next day. So again, big breath in. Release. Have a little bit of a rest. And we'll just do one more, breathing in. Lovely. Okay, we're going to head into our meditation, which is the beautiful Corona of Light meditation, which brings that connectedness, brings that that compassion and that generosity to other people. It makes you feel more of a part of the changes that are coming, more part of something a bit bigger. And it makes you feel safer, makes you feel connected. All right, and we're going to be doing the gesture of innocence with this one, which also allows you to connect with yourself. So it looks like a lotus gesture, but just the heels of your palms are touching and the rest of your hands are actually opened up. It's a fairly strong position to have your hands in. So if it starts to become a little bit uncomfortable, just come down to your mudra of wisdom, which is just your pointer fingers and your thumbs touching on your knees there. So just opening up the gesture of innocence. You can gaze very softly through your gesture of innocence, or you can close your eyes if you like. And we'll just we'll settle the body first, and then we'll go into the meditation. It's just a nice, quick little 10-minute meditation. Okay, so closing the eyes if you feel comfortable with that. Breathing in. Move your awareness to your toes, your feet, your ankles, your lower legs, knees, upper legs, and buttocks. As you breathe out, allow your whole lower body to rest and settle into the earth below. Breathing in again. Move your awareness to your pelvic area, your middle torso, upper torso, your neck, your head, the crown of your head. As you breathe out, allow your torso and your head to rest and settle into the sitting position. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your fingertips. See if you can feel a little buzz between your fingertips. Breathing out, allowing the fingers to rest and settle in the mudra. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your fingers, your palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders. As you breathe out, allow your arms, hands and fingertips to rest and settle in the mudra. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your spine, your neck, your head and the crown of your head. As you breathe out, allow the head, neck and spine to rest and settle into the sitting position. Move your awareness into your heart and start to notice a small ball about the size of a tennis ball right in the center of your chest. Beautiful, bright, white ball of light. It's filled with that light and that joy, that compassion, that laughter, that fun of the Sagittarian. Breathing in, you feel that ball filling up with more light and laughter and happiness. And as you breathe out, that ball expands to encompass your entire chest and your upper back. You rest. Breathing in again, you feel the ball filling up with more light and laughter and happiness, finding the funny side of everything around you. As you breathe out, the ball expands again, encompasses your head and your entire torso. Breathe in again, the ball fills with this light, this happiness, this joy and peace. As you breathe out, your entire body becomes encompassed by this beautiful, bright white sphere of light. You breathe in again, the ball fills with more light, almost like it's bursting with this light and this happiness and joy and compassion. As you breathe out, the ball expands to 2 or 3 meters beyond your core in all directions. And as you rest there in your beautiful sphere of light and laughter, happiness and joy, you start to become aware of the other bodies around you that are also in their own spheres of joy. You can see these bright white balls of light in all the bodies in the same building as you, and in the buildings surrounding in the neighborhood, and then in the town or the village or the city that you're in. You see so many bright white lights. And then in the country that you're in, the continent, and then all across the world you see the whole world lighting up with 7 billion balls of bright white light. And there's so many, they become one big ball of bright white light covering the surface of the earth. You feel that connection with other beings, that oneness. You feel compassion for others and you feel their compassion for you. Feel your heart being energized by the connection. You allow yourself to sit there for a few moments, feeling this connection between all other beings on the planet. And then breathing in, move your awareness to your crown, your head, your neck, shoulders, arms, hands and fingertips. Upper torso, middle torso, pelvic area. As you breathe out, allow your whole upper body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your pelvic area, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet and toes. Allow your whole body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Have a sense of where your body is in the room. Then gently opening your eyes and releasing your mudra. Give yourself a little bit of a tap again, particularly if you're going to be travelling somewhere. So you negotiate the traffic. Hope you really enjoyed that meditation and your yoga class for our new moon in Sagittarius, Friday the 7th of December 2018. I had a lovely time teaching you today, and please do share this with anybody that you know that possibly can't make it to a class for whatever reason, and could benefit from what we just did. I look forward to seeing you again for our full moon in a fortnight's time. And until then, namaste.